Welcome and welcome back to Granny Metalhead TV, and thanks for dropping by. It's time for the next edition of Granny Metalhead's Reactions. So now on this show, generally speaking, I'm a benevolent dictator. I mostly play what I like and what I think is important, but since I also want to expand my own musical horizons, I ask that you guys let me know below if there's something that you would like me to play. So all you little granny maniacs, gather around for my latest batch of ear candy because tonight we are checking out Hawkwind's Silver Machine. So now there are a lot of bands that I've heard of, but I've only heard a little or maybe none of their music. Now this band happens to be one of those that I've never heard any of their music, and there's a few reasons for that. One is that my musical wants have always outstripped my financial means, so I never owned any of their albums, and also there were no radio stations that would play this kind of music where I lived out in BFE, Oklahoma back in the day. Not to mention, there's just so much music and so little time, and there's no workaround for that. Now, this song was requested by a subscriber, Michael Farrant. I hope I said that name right. I'm sorry if I didn't. Now, I have not heard any of Hawkwind, like I said, but I do know that Lemmy was part of this band prior to Motorhead, and that's about it. So I'm kind of expecting it to be a little bit heavy, but I don't know. So I have no idea what I'm about to get us into, but I've always heard that God hates a coward. So buckle up tight and let's do this thing. Here is Hawkwind's Silver Machine for Granny Metalhead Reacts.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies.
Wow. That was different. Was not what I was expecting, considering that it's got Lemmy in it. But I did like it. I did like that quite a bit. Not an auto tune in sight, man. I actually was blown away by that. The girl, that was weird. Um, I wonder if that was her at the end singing or if she was just stage candy. I couldn't. I mean, I don't know the band well enough to say, but that was interesting. And another thing that was interesting was the guy with the flute. I did not expect that either from a song with Lemmy in it. So yeah, that was really fine. I did like that a lot. And thank you again for suggesting that song. Appreciate it. I'll have to listen to that a few more times just to be sure about it. But let me know below whether you loved it or hated it. And let me know below if you ever saw this band live back in the day or where you were when you first heard this song. Maybe this was your first time too. Or if this song has any special meaning to you, I would love to hear about that. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. And if so, please like, subscribe, and join the Granny Maniac family and hit that bell for all so that you don't miss anything. And then share this video with others so that they can learn about all this excellent music and these artists. It costs you nothing, but it really, really helps me out a lot. And if there is a song that you want me to play, please let me know that below too. Thanks again for dropping by. Love to my husband Eric, and love to all you Granny Maniacs. Granny Metalhead is out.
We were driving through Michigan to get to Detroit, and we stopped at the Roadhouse in Niles, Michigan to get a meal or something. And I wasn't, hungry because I'm a speed freak, right? So I went off for a wander, and I came back and they'd gone without me, left me there, right? And I was tripping as well. So now I'm hitchhiking across Michigan, right? And it's dark too, and the people are picking me up like VW buses full of fucking hippies, who made it even worse, giving me joints to smoke and things. Get out again, truck stop and get a lift to the homosexual fucking trucker. Yeah, from England, I'd like to suck your dick right now, I'll just get out here then, And I got to Detroit at 7 in the morning, and I get to the hotel. Now imagine I'm winding down off acid, right? And a very traumatic journey. The hotel has a convention of cripples. So there's wheelchairs and like empty everywhere, So I finally get up to my room at about 7:30, 8 o'clock. I sleep for about 5 hours, then it's sound check. Get out the sound check. Everybody's, glad you made it. Play the show, thunderous applause. Woken up at 7 o'clock the next morning to go to Canada. Got some pills and some powder, stuck them down my pants, right? Supposed to go over the bridge, went under the tunnel. Bad move. Instant skin search and they found it all, Okay, buddy, this is cocaine, you're going to jail. And it wasn't, it was speed. And in the great way of Canadian courts, God bless them, it was thrown out because it was a wrongful charge, yeah? And they don't recharge you over there. Because, they know it's illegal what you got, they just got it wrong. So in England, they'd just arrest you outside the court and take you back in, But they don't do that in Canada, so I got away with it. And I get to fucking the gig. I found out later that they only flew me into the gig and got me out of jail because the replacement couldn't get there in time. So I get there and everybody's, bonhomie, and we get on stage, thunderous applause, 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm fired.